Alrighty, so we are out at the new home build, which is freshly painted, and we're gonna start working on putting together the total station so that next week we can do some trim. So first things first, I've got some hinges and we're gonna go ahead and assemble the sawhorses. One set there, one set there, and then we have all of the internal pieces and we're gonna get the bulk of it built, and then I'm gonna have to come back, make up a couple more pieces, get them through stain this weekend, and I can finish the bench out. I don't have the wings yet completed or the little pieces that go here on the end, so I've got a little bit of work to do, but I'm hoping by tomorrow I'll have all of that stuff broken down and we'll be able to start putting this thing together. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw a time lapse up and start assembling this stuff so that we can continue the build. Alright guys, so I have some exciting news. The bench is assembled, the sawhorses are assembled, and if you guys, I don't know how long some of you have been sticking around, but I used to have a Makita saw, the 4-bar slider. I built a Bulk Total Station for that. It turns out that it was an epic fail because the bottom set of rails would not allow the saw, when you would miter, to do a full depth cut, so it wouldn't cut through a full piece of wood. So I ended up completely scrapping that bench and starting over with this one, which is when I bought the Kapex. That's why I started this bench, because now I know that it'll work. However, when I broke down all that plywood, I do remember having a lot of extra pieces. At the end of the last time lapse that I just interrupted, I was about to start breaking down this plywood to start making a bunch of the parts that are here, and then I had a little brain activity for once that actually saved me from breaking down a bunch of plywood and said, hey, remember when you were building that stand last year or 2 years ago and you messed it up? I think a bunch of those parts are at home. So the good news is that I have the base for the Kapex, I have the miter saw wings, I have the wings that go on either side of the miter saw already over there, kind of sizing those up and checking those out. And then I have parts for the miter saw stands, or whatever you want to call those, that have the material holder out at either end. So I was able to find a bunch of parts that I forgot that I had at home, which will save me from breaking down a bunch of plywood, and I can now use the 3 sheets of 1/2-inch plywood that I have here for more cabinet stuff inside the trailer. So just wanted to go over that quick. That's why there's like kind of a goofy hiccup in the time lapse, but we'll get back into it. So let me take you over and show you a couple things on the bench quick, and then I'll get back into the time lapse and we'll finish this thing up at the end. Alright guys, so it's a couple days later and I took a couple different time lapses. I made another video about the Woodpecker stuff. I don't even know what's what. I'm gonna try and sort that out tonight, but the total station is done. Finally. Kind of. Not really. Close enough. So we're putting the hardwood in, and because that is going in, we need to get ready to start trim. So I pushed this along and got it pretty close. I have to order some more stain to finish up the last couple of pieces, and I need to make the shelf a little taller. It's about 1/4 inch short. That's 1/2-inch plywood. It should be 3/4, but that'll get this nice and neat. So nonetheless, the bench is finished. Sawhorses are done. The bench is done. I have to nip this off and we are good to go for trim. It turned out really, really nice. Clearance is awesome as far as the Kapex goes. When you miter it in either direction, it just clears the, you know, like the cord wrap just clears. So that's all nice. The router table stuff came out awesome. I'm really happy with that. I actually finished up the last couple of details today on it, getting it to register in the sawhorses, getting the dust port slash cord port cut in, and also, well, the big circle for the router. So everything is really, really close. It's gonna get us to be able to trim, which is what we're looking for. I have the extension wings over there. I'm gonna get those finished up probably tomorrow, and then we're gonna start trimming with it on Wednesday. So I will actually take this stuff apart and stain out the last couple pieces, and then the bench will be complete. But I didn't want to hold the video back for another potential week or two. So very happy with how it turned out. Can't wait to try it out and put her in action. We've got some floating shelves to build. We've got a ton of trim to do. I'm super stoked. We got the kitchen to do. There's crown molding. There's all kinds of stuff. So really excited to be able to put this to use finally. Losing the old miter stand finally gave me enough of a kick in the butt to get this one done. So hopefully this video turns out. I'm gonna try and edit it together tonight so I can see what I have and what I don't have, and we'll go from there. As always, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.